Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another crypto video. Lots of news to cover off, but the main thing that we're going to be talking about is the Bitcoin ETF that was/wasn't. We're going to dig into all of that. I'm going to talk about my thoughts, my opinions, and what I kind of expect everybody to be pushing when it comes to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. So we're going to start here on CoinMarketCap. The total global crypto market cap stands at $1.08 trillion, up 2.61% in the last 24 hours. Now, Bitcoin is at 28,192.47. It's up 4.52% in the last 24 hours. Yeah, look, scary stuff. We touched 30K and then we've come back down a little bit. And a lot of this was off the back of fake news. So we're digging to that next because I think it's important that we do so, right? So we go here, Bitcoin surges on fake BlackRock ETF approval news, misinformation rips through crypto markets. And this basically comes from 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏, right? They put out a post saying that the BlackRock ETF was approved. Basically, it approves iShares Bitcoin spot ETF. Now, it didn't say reportedly. Just want to be clear on that. That is something that they added after the fact that people realized that it was fake news, including BlackRock coming out and saying that it was still under review. So look, I think that we need to be really quite clear on everything that's happened, right? Because we were like on a team meeting with our team meeting, chatting through like all the improvements and stuff that people are working on throughout this week. And obviously this news broke. People were messaging me from different project teams telling me, the Bitcoin ETF's been approved, right? So, our Twitter team are typing it all out, under my direction. And we're still disputing, like we can't see anything from, BlackRock. We can't see anything on the SEC website. And, lo and behold, it turns out to be fake news, and it initiated from 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏. I think Reuters even posted about it, so I read, but who knows with all this misinformation. But look, we were talking about, could their Twitter have been hacked? Could it be that some exchange has paid them a large sum of money to do it? Could be like an employee, a rogue employee that just wants to, maybe they've longed Bitcoin and they've just done it, and they're retiring, they're millionaires. Like really interesting stuff. Now, I think there needs to be an investigation. It looks like 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏 have put out a tweet to say we apologize for the tweet that led to the disinformation and inaccurate information regarding the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. An internal investigation is currently underway, and we are committed to transparency and will share the findings of the investigation with the public once it's concluded within 3 hours. So this was at 3:41, so we've probably got just less than an hour before we find out, what the update is. But obviously that's too close to this recording going out. But what I would say is, like, this is market manipulation. Over $100 million in liquidations. And I'm pretty sure that 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏 are not going to be paying back those individuals all of their losses because of fake news that they published, and obviously it gets reposted and becomes much, much bigger, right? But the responsibility at least acknowledged there. I wonder what would happen, if people went down legal routes. I don't know what would happen there, but there could possibly be a case, right? Because this has led to a lot of people losing, money. Now the question is, was it a rogue employee? Was it, an exchange or a company that was in need desperately of money and they longed the market and paid a sum to Cointelegraph. Who knows? Nobody knows. It's pure speculation. I'm not, accusing Cointelegraph of doing anything like that. But nobody knows whether that is what's happened or hasn't happened at this stage. And, there needs to be consequences for this level of misinformation because, it's rather concerning, right? Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. And I'm sure your thoughts and opinions might be different depending on how you experienced this particular incident, right? Maybe you made a lot of money because you were long at the time. Maybe you lost a lot, and maybe that really depends on how you feel about all that stuff, right? We got crypto exchanges in I guess struggles when it comes to embracing lending stuff, but Coinbase, Bitstamp, BitGet have all launched new lending products. And, for me, the regulators have been blocking this, and it's rather interesting to see that they're all starting up again, right? Like, how are they doing this, within the rules? Interesting stuff, particularly Coinbase, because they're, heavily regulated, they're public, and they seem to be relatively on the good side of regulators, minus the one thing that they're under investigation for, which is nonsense from the SEC. Outside of that, they seem in pretty good positions when it comes to regulators. All the ETFs and stuff are looking to utilize their custodian services and stuff like that. And we got Australian proposes new licensing regime for crypto exchanges. Aims to draft legislation by 2024. Again, I think all of this stuff is really positive, right? I think it lends to, the next, big bull run and having some more clarity towards the end of that bull run / in the bull run. So really interesting stuff, and I look forward to seeing how all of this stuff impacts the market in a bull run. Scammers prefer banking customers over crypto investors in Ireland, at least, according to reports. This is really interesting, right? I think crypto investors are more savvy than, say, your traditional banking customers. It's just my opinion. But, I really do think that is the case when it comes to scammers. And it seems that the reports are picking up on that as well, which is rather interesting. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We've got Binance to stop accepting new UK users to comply with the ad rules. So, look, this is something that we're going to see more and more of, right? Yeah. It's a real shame. The UK have really messed up, and it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before they do that 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦 that I've talked about in the past. We've got Tether freezing crypto wallets addresses connected with terrorism and warfare. 32 wallets addresses with over $800 million worth of crypto have been frozen. So real positive news there. And then we've got KYC hook for Uniswap v4 stirs community controversy. So look, I want to talk about this a little bit before we sort of close this video, right? It's inevitable that the decentralized exchanges are going to have KYC. It's going to be a necessity in order to comply with regulation. I want to be really clear on that. People that are looking to circumnavigate that, there'll still be options, but you're going to be running the risk of losing your crypto, or your account's being frozen somehow. I imagine that sort of stuff will come in and will be introduced and will be enforced. So look, I think people are just going to have to get used to KYC. It's coming, and when it comes, you're going to have to do it. And when it does come and you have to do it, you're going to be in a real pickle when it comes to any taxes you haven't paid, because they are going to be collecting that shit. Just to be really clear, if you're not paying taxes, you might want to get out of crypto when that legislation starts to come into place, because they're going to come and collect. And if you can't pay, it'll get taken away. everything that you own and, that isn't crypto or is crypto will get taken away. Like I think people are going to really struggle to get around these KYC regulations when they come in. And the people that, have no choice but to KYC and haven't been paying tax, they're going to suffer. Trust me. It's coming. I think it's just a matter of time. So, may as well get up to date. Or if you're just getting into crypto, make sure that you're paying your taxes, or go somewhere where you don't need to pay taxes. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.